there, repeat clients. Can you please talk about that?
Repeat, listen. I'm gonna tell you how important this is, and I illustrate with stories, so I might be long-winded. Forgive me. Just it's always a purpose to my foolishness. But so those clients, so I'd say the first 6 months. So once I got over my woe is me moment and got back to business, I'd say between March, I'm gonna say March because I started at the end of March and November, I pretty much had a solid client base. And those clients have shown up for me every single year. I still have clients that I dealt with in my first 2 months of business that will call me. And so when COVID hit, right, with Apple Stills, it's international business. It's everybody's traveling. They want dual citizenship. They're studying abroad. People are leaving the country. Yeah. That's the whole point of this business. My business survived, and it didn't do what it did prior to COVID, but it survived through COVID because of my repeat customers. Like they were, firms. So they're still doing business, whether the world is shut down or not. Yeah. If I would have been solely focused on getting new individuals, I can't say it wouldn't have went well, but the thing with individuals is they only really need you once. You know what I'm saying? It's a one-time thing. So you give them a great impression. They might give you a good review. With this level of service, they're not worried about reviewing. They like, we paid you this money. Do you have my documents? Yes. Cool. Thanks for your service. They'll call you again if they need you, but it's no, you know what I'm saying? Like this is not a long-term relationship business. Yeah. So I'm sorry, it can be, but it's not typically. So my focus became the businesses, like those people that were able to then create long-term assignments for me. So that was the firms. Like, okay, so they're in this business every single day. They're building structures every single day. So I focused on giving that man the best service ever. He could call my personal cell phone. Like if it was 7 o'clock in the morning and that gentleman called my phone, it was like, hey, Mr. Mello, how can I help you? You know what I'm saying? Like it was one of those things. Like he's like, I need this, I got you. I'll be there. We got to a point where we didn't even have to go through the process. He's like, hey, I got 5, no problem. Invoice sent, pick up, back. Thanks, Camm. See you next time. Like that is what sustained me. If I'd have been chasing every new client, I wouldn't have been able to perfect or even establish the relationship with him because I'd have been so busy focused on trying to sell myself. And that's the thing with new clients. You have to sell yourself every single time. Once you've established yourself with a client, it's like, it becomes like a friend. Like, hey, how's your kids? How's the wife doing? Cool. What do you need from me? Boom, boom, boom. Got it. And it's money in the bag because they know what your service is. And then they're more understanding if something goes wrong because nobody's perfect. Like you're going to make a mistake sometime, somewhere. Yeah. And they're going to understand because they're like, I know you show up. So what happened? It's like, okay, this happened. I apologize. I'll fix it. And they give you that chance. Yeah. You do that with a new client before you give it off the phone. They got a negative 1-star review on your business. And the worst company, it's a scam. It's like, I messed up.
Right. Yeah, those new clients can be pretty unforgiving if you make any mistakes, like you said. But if you focus on building that relationship with the clients that you already do have, like you said, you touched on it. How's your family doing? How did the weekend?